Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the UGC League North American Iron Division. Tonight we have a great matchup, a best of two between Throwing Pains and Mr. W. Don't take no expletive deleted. As always, my name is Brushfire, and you are joining us in the Dota 2 Killcopter flying high over the Dota 2 fields of battle. I am joined by my co-analyst and co-commentator, Jujkin Joestar, as well as our analyst, Technoman, and currently dwelling within the Rocket House, flying high over the fields of battle in the cushy cushions of the couch in the Rocket House, Mr. Bad Guy on stats. Gentlemen, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing quite well and currently pondering the familial relationship of Mr. W to Mr. T.
Well, you see, it's usually, what, 3-4 steps right there?
I don't have the alphabet in front of me. I can't do it in my head.
Not without singing it, I can't.
QRSTUVW. Four. It was four steps. Four steps. Yes, indeed. Mr. W, 4 steps away from Mr. T. Sad faces all around. First bans, though, happening right now as we speak. Throwing Pains banning out the Brewmaster while Mr. W says no to Mr. Faceless Void.
It's pretty standard, I've been seeing these heroes get banned less and less in the higher professional scene, but down here it seems to be pretty static what people pick. So far, at least. It'll take a little longer, I think, for strategies to trickle down.
Indeed. Now we have a Skywrath Mage being banned out by Throwing Pains, yet another one of those all too common first bans. Nobody wants to deal with Mystic Flare at all. And I can understand why. It is kind of gross, to say the least.
Kind of gross.
Bristleback getting banned out by Mr. W. Not a very common first ban there, but hey, I can deal with it.
Somebody did their homework.
Razor being picked up being picked up first by Throwing Pains is going to be a good game right there. We've seen Razor get picked or banned in pretty much every single game in recent memory, UGC-wise, and I think even in the pro circuit, they're still banning out Razor or picking him in the first row. Ogre Magi getting picked up by Mr. W, another very common ban, very by the books. Both of these teams playing to the strengths of the game, so to speak.
That's called
Ogre
the
Magi
meta.
still being really good. Razor still hasn't been nerfed. Still, I think they might have nerfed how Lincoln's affects his static link, but other than that, oh no, his Agnum's got a slight nerf, I believe.
Good stuff. Tidehunter being picked up by Mr. W. No surprise there. Tidehunter, the strongest of support roles right there. Tidehunter, so good with that Ravage, especially if he gets the refresher. It's like eating a pizza roll. Just delicious.
Just like eating a pizza roll. What?
Throwing Pains picks up a Doom to say, hey, maybe we'll shut down that Tidehunter. Maybe we'll shut down that Ogre McGee. Maybe we'll shut down one of your other characters later in this fight.
I like the Doom, but Mr. W is going to have a lot of targets for him to have to Doom, so he's probably going to have to go for the Agnum's refresh build.
5 seconds.
Well, that's still a viable build, honestly. It's still a very viable build.
Yeah, it is, but it's devoting a lot of
resources. It's taking away, stripping him.
Yeah, and that's less money you can funnel into, say, your carry.
It also means he'll probably go Midas to expedite that, which means he's going to be really weak sort of early to mid-game. So, we'll definitely see Doom take
You don't want to be weak in the face of Mr. Pistachio.
He's just going to be weak early.
Is Mr. Pistachio in this case? Is that Tidehunter?
No, Mr.
Is that a Left 4 Dead reference?
It is indeed a Left 4 Dead reference right there. Third ban-out's going to Spectre and Omni Knight from Throwing Pains and Mr. W, respectively.
10 seconds to go.
You guys have clearly played a little more Left 4 Dead than I have.
5.
Yeah, he's the carnival mascot.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mustachio.
Oh. I don't play that map that much. I usually just stick to Hard Rain because that one's the best.
It is the
I
best.
do love Hard Rain. Oh my god.
Logs, you played Night Terror with us, right?
Seconds to
Over
go.
in chat, Carlos
Radiant's
Spicy Wiener says, I picked the Orange Iguanas and is betting
Dyer's
15 gil on the match. Thank you, buddy, for showing up for tonight's matchup. Always appreciate a little support from the free company coming out to you. If you ever want to play Final Fantasy XIV, come to Famfrit. Check me out there. Viper being picked up for a third pick by Mr. W. Don't take no explicative deleted after Weaver and Death Prophet both get banned out. Now, interesting. Death Prophet ended up getting a fourth ban. What is up with
10
that, Logs?
seconds to go.
Death Prophet has been falling off a lot
5
lately because of
seconds.
consecutive nerfs to her ultimate over and over and over again. And so she's not a first round pick anymore, but if she's still in the game at this point, you might still want to pick her up. Is the point.
Touche, sir, touche. Good points all around. Throwing Pains taking their time to think about this third pick. And while they do that, let me tell you about our sponsor. UGC League Season 2 is brought to you by the good folks over at Razer. If you have not checked out any Razer products, make sure you do, because man, baby, they are sweet. I own myself a Black Widow Stealth Edition keyboard. Oh, sexy. I believe both of the gentlemen here in the Dota 2 Killcopter also have fine Razer products in their employ. Is that correct?
That is correct. I am currently using the Razer Naga Hex mouse. It's got it's perfect for MOBAs. It's got 6 side buttons, so I can use all my items and stuff.
All of them items. Vengeful Spirit pickup by Throwing Pains to give themselves a little hefty boost of CC right there. Hard stun.
5
Love it.
seconds.
And extra damage for the laning phase.
Which
Reserve
channel
time.
are we on today?
We're on UGC 4 right now.
Dyer's
I
pick.
told him that. Well, I didn't give him a straight link though.
Witch Doctor pickup by Mr. W. Don't take no explicative deleted.
I'm thinking the Witch Doctor pick is a counter to what I've seen. Who was that? It was EG versus Secret, and basically they went Witch Doctor, Vengeful Spirit, and Razor tri-lane aggressive against a
Seconds to go.
that was Cloud9, EG and Cloud9.
5 seconds.
Oh, either way, the point was they absolutely thrashed the other enemy tri-lane. So I think the Witch Doctor pickup may just be to sort of prevent that kind of super aggressive, super early counter tri-lane.
Indeed, indeed. Disruptor pickup by Throwing Pains. That's going to be their penultimate pick. It's
10
time for the
seconds
final
to go.
ban, final pick phase.
I think we...
5 seconds.
There's definitely
Uh,
potential to see a
Reserve
aggressive
time.
try here from Mr. W, I think. 'Cause
Yeah,
Viper. And
yeah, I think so.
I don't know though.
I could send him mid, Tidehunter off, and then Ogre Magi
Yeah.
Witch Doctor with maybe like a Phantom Assassin or something.
Yeah, Phantom Assassin could
Dyer's
definitely work.
ban.
Yeah, because they definitely need a full
They
carry.
need some physical damage here.
Yeah.
Some real right click. But
And sort of
I don't
even
know,
the same with Throwing Pains.
I don't feel like
10
Phantom
seconds
Assassin
to
does that
go.
well against Razor because of
5 seconds.
The slow after
Static
blinking
link,
in.
yeah, the slow, and once she's in, she's gonna
Reserve
start getting
time.
hit with Eye of the Storm.
Yeah, true. Might have to be like a BKB kind of fight. There's plenty of stun there. Stun potential, though, from Venge and maybe even a silence from Doom. She could serve,
Radiant's
but...
pick.
Alright, so who's left that's got carry potential now? I'm Morphling, there's Phantom Assassin. Who am I forgetting? I always forget somebody.
Ember Spirit, perhaps?
Ah, yeah.
Ember Spirit
there's-
could work, yeah.
Yeah, Ember Spirit would actually be really good against Disruptor. Even if he gets sent
10
back, you just
seconds to
drop
go.
something while you watch the orb go, and then you just jump
Yeah.
right back to
5
him.
seconds.
So yeah, Ember Spirit actually wouldn't be a bad
Reserve
choice
time.
here. That or a Morphling. Morphling is actually sort of coming back into favor too. The shotgun is really strong against some of the squishier supports.
You know what? I wouldn't be too terribly surprised to see a Medusa. Medusa's been picking... Oh, alright, that's interesting.
Classic.
Going for the classic, yeah. So it'll probably be an aggro try with the Viper.
Yeah, and then Invoker's safe lane bottom, maybe?
They could just have the Invoker mid and have the Tidehunter safe lane bottom.
Either would work. I've seen a lot.
I feel like if they put the Viper in a defensive tri lane, they're just sort of wasting the hero. He's not really getting done what he needs to get done in the game.
Right, yeah. He needs to be farming lives.
Yeah, he needs to be keeping the other team down is what he needs to do.
Yeah, especially against Razor.
Alright, now... yeah, Medusa would have worked for Mr. W. I don't think it works for Throwing Pains, though.
I kind of want to see a Morphling, like...
Especially not now that the Invoker's on the table.
The ability...
EV.
Well, yeah. He could just jump away, though, once he gets 6, if he's got an illusion up somewhere.
It's doable.
Because EMP has such a long cast time that you almost have time to create an illusion and send it away. And then jump to it before EMP goes off. Like, it's just such an extraordinarily long charge-up time.
Yeah.
Still waiting, 15 seconds left for Throwing Pains to pick. They're going to pick out the DK. Donkey Kong, the leader of the bunch, you know him well. He's finally back to kick some tail.
Are you quite done?
I am so very done.
Thank goodness.
And that's going to be your lineup here, folks. We're going to go down to the Dota 2 field of battle here in just a moment and bring you this best of 2 series between Throwing Pains and Mr. W. Don't Take No, expletive deleted.
You could just say don't take no.
Or just Mr. W. That's what I was going to go for.
Can't you guys have fun for like one day?
No, it's not allowed.
Well, usually we do, but that's because we're not afraid to curse.
We should be, though.
Why?
'Cause God will come down and smite us.
To go.
Hey, we're not playing that game. This is Dota 2.
Mm-hmm. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet our contestants today on the Radiant side. We've got on the Viper. That's going to be your Ultros.
Get ready if I were you.
Invoker's to be played by Big Al. Excuse me. Ogre McGee is played by Guiding Savo. Tidehunter is going to be played by Zicoli. And finally, rounding out your lineup on the Radiant side is Exile on your Witch Doctor. I'm about to call him Shadow Shaman. Who do we have on Throwing Pains on the Dire side, Jenkins?
Alright, we got Sam picking up the Dragon Knight. We've got Kashil going on our Razor. And then heading bottom lane, we've got our very own Commander Schwags on the Doom. Jargle on the Disruptor. And GSO picking up Vengeful Spirit.
Jargle rocking the Mega Man X hat. If you haven't seen it, take a look at that bad boy.
Oh, that is so Mega Man X.
Well, we've got a little bit of aggression coming out. The entirety of Throwing Pains is hunting in Radiant Jungle towards the bottom, and it's pretty much the same thing over in top lane Dire side jungle.
Yeah. They're both just warding up jungle camps right now, just to keep
I think they don't want Doom farming. That's the big thing here.
Oh no, they're not even. They're just gonna ward pool camps. It looks like, and they're setting up for gank here on mid with Ogre McGee and Witch Doctor.
That's very cheeky. Both of them have already leveled their stuns too.
They're gonna get caught though.
Well, they're going to see Sam come in. The bouncing cast goes out. Sam and GSO will both hit a little bit of damage. Sam now being focused down. Viper comes in. The stun goes out. Magic Missile to Exile. The drain now happening on Guiding Savo. They're going to disengage from this because they know that there is an entire boatload of death and devastation just waiting for them if they went in too hard.
Dragon's Blood first level on DK there really helped out. And he didn't even save the point. He just he had already leveled that from the get-go.
Oh, that's a little sloppy. And it will be an aggressive try from Mr. W coming out. And a little odd to see off-lane Disruptor. Gotta say.
Yeah, I don't hate it though. He's already level 2. He's got kinetic field, and let's face it, Tidehunter's not going to be able to really chase him, even with Gush.
Yeah, he's pretty safe in this lane, so he can just farm up.
Yeah.
Which might not be a bad idea. Getting Aghanim's really early on this hero will do a lot for this team, since it's mostly spells coming out from the other team.
Now, mid lane, we have Big Owl versus Casual. That's Invoker versus Razor. Now, versatility aside, who do you think is going to take this mid lane?
Well, Razor does have quite skill at just winning mid. He's with the static link. It's hard to really do anything to him in lane.
Indeed, indeed. Just draining 42 damage out of Big Owl. What a tragedy.
Yeah, but this is a Quas Wex Invoker. Like, he's got regen pretty much for free forever.
Yeah,
he doesn't
he won't
really
be
care
dying.
about right clicks.
He won't be
Like-
dying in this lane, but I don't know if he's going to get as much out of it as he wants.
That's true. He doesn't have a whole lot. He doesn't really care too much if his damage is stolen. Like, he's here for experience so he can get tons of levels come team fight time. So the gold is nice. He'll get some of that anyways. So
Bottle now up on Cashil. He's going to go meet his courier. And, well, he will in a second. He'll go meet his courier, grab that bottle, and have a little bit more extra sustain. Oh, bit of an altercation up in top lane now. Jungle side, Sam gets hit by the cask. Out goes the magic missile. She's going to try to stave off, but Ogre McGee guiding Savo, chasing him down. Razor might try to meet him up there to give a help. No, he will not. Out goes Sam once again. He gets stunned down. 35 HP now. Schwegs is getting out of there too because Doom is being chased. Oh, then they will just be able to stave off. Dragon Knight limping away with 26 HP after that.
Yep, but Dragon's Blood and a Ring of Regen already up on him, so he regenerates like crazy.
At least comparative to early level.
Yeah.
Enough so that he didn't die in that engagement, even though he took a very long and dangerous route.
Oh, a little bit of an aggression going in on GSO from Ultros. Ultros getting a couple little nice Venom Balls out on the Vengeful Spirit.
How about Poison Attack?
Okay, we can go with Pokemon names too. I'm cool with that.
I mean, it's the name of the spell, so. Venom balls.
Not gonna call it Screamy Scareface when she does her.
Well, she didn't do it, so how can I call it?
She did do her Wave of Terror.
Now, there's a bit of a gathering mid from the Ogre and the Witch Doctor.
I'm seeing it right now. Exile.
Razor only has 1 level in Unstable Current, so if he goes for this rune and gets caught, he's going to be in some big trouble.
Which
So it looks like they're
going
going
to
to back a symbiote in every bite.
Yeah,
we
that
should-
was
we
a
should
good
sell that one to Marvel.
rotation.
We should sell that one to Marvel. That's a good idea.
They should have had the ward right here for this instead of up here, and then they definitely would have gotten a good kill off on Razor for the rotation for that bounty rune. Like, that's one of those things though that it's just luck where you choose to place the ward and what you get to see.
Double damage rune up on Jargle now. Might be trying to catch somebody out at the easy camp. Dire side, guiding Savo's going to see him out. Jargle's going to have to back away.
Under siege.
I guess they decided to send Dragon Knight down south so he could get a little more safe farm. But I don't think he's going to have that great a time of it. Now that Tidehunter is already almost level 6 now, and he's already got his mana boots.
Okay, but somebody's got to teach DK to last hit under tower, because he just missed every last one in that wave. Like, the trick is you hit them once before the tower gets another hit in, and then you last hit. So you got to have 2 hits there.
Sam dipping down pretty hard, going to 270 HP. Dragon's Blood will keep him a little bit more alive.
He's also got Magic Wand up
He
now.
completed his wand before finishing his Soul Ring. That seems a little unnecessary, if you ask me. There's not really that many spells that you're gonna need a full-on Magic Wand.
Especially coming out of the Tide Hunter at this point. He really is reacting to the situation not very favorably.
Yeah, you definitely need that Soul Ring.
Aggression happening up in the dire jungle. Schweiz is going to get hit by the Ogre McGee Gross Bloast. Not going to be much coming out of that one, though. It was
Gross
his Ignite.
blows?
His
Gross
Ignite.
Bloast.
It looks like a snot ball, alright?
No, because we have nasal goo
We
from
have viscous
Bristlebrack.
nasal- That is actually snot.
Well, yes.
Just call the spells what they are.
Like, viscous nasal goo is actual snot. Okay, I think at this point, Ultras is pretty much like owning this lane because he just chunks Vengeful Spirit and
Oh yeah, this Viper. What do you expect?
Well, he's already got his Ring of Aquila. He's got a Gloves of Haste. He's finished his Power Treads right now.
Oh
He's
my
ready to
God.
go. He is super beef. Let's take a look at
That
the last
was
hit
a
tonight.
terrible joke.
Right now, he is leading the last hit tonight, 32-5.
yep, followed by Invoker, followed by Tidehunter. At that point, I would say they're pretty much winning every lane.
I'm actually really surprised Invoker's doing so well in this mid lane.
Well, he throws off the EMP combo. Like, look, Razor's got no mana whatsoever. It's just a perfect tornado. And Invoker's like, I don't care if you steal my damage. You're disabled in the sky while I break the chain, and then you lose all your mana to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
He
Like-
should still, the amount of last hits on Koshal is not indicative of what Razor can do.
Dyer's top tower is being attacked.
Agreed, but we're analyzing the current game, not the hero overall.
Meanwhile, up top, Ultros was able to snag a first blood on a Vengeful Spirit, fortifying his pockets as a fortification goes out on dire structures.
First
Dyer's
tower
top
shortly
is falling.
thereafter.
They're gonna pick up the Invoker here, though.
Darkness and ignorance take you all.
Big Al getting himself a nice kill as well. That's 1-1 in this fight.
Yep, Razor had to pop ultimate though for that, which was probably for the best, honestly.
They also used Jargle's ultimate.
I fell by the friend.
Yeah, they have a sentry ward here, but they don't have vision of the high ground to deward this. Oh, they do now.
Ultros is going to get stuck inside the cage. Oh, could this be it? The ulti goes out on Schwegs. Ultros now getting drained, getting hit by the Screamy Scareface. Schwegs going to get hit by all the dots. Oh, Guiding Salvo will go down after a huge chunking of all of his HP. Out goes the EMP, out goes the Tornado. GSO in a bad spot as the cask just completely locks him down.
That Witch Doctor cask has it's found 2 targets every single time, and it's just been annoying as crap for throw.
It's not doing enough for him, though. At this point.
Well,
Yeah, 9.5
generally they've used it as an escape.
Rotation coming in bottom. Sam is going to get caught out with this Fire Blast stun. Then he's going to slam shield against Zakoli. The Ravage comes out. Sam is in such a bad spot. He's going to get body blocked by the big fat two-headed man. Sam is going to go. 52 HP. The chase is on. Fire Blast will go out, and Guiding Stab will pick up that kill.
That's what happened.
I like how both of his heads talk when he talks. Doesn't make sense.
You got Midas pick up at 10 minutes on Doom.
A little slow on the Midas.
Yeah, that sort of shows the Dooms had to abandon his farm at least twice that I can think of already in this game, and it slowed him down noticeably.
You want to talk about slow? Look at his movement speed. Oof, so slow. Just now getting brown boots.
Yeah, he really put the rush on that Midas.
And it's a shame it still got delayed at customs. Now Ultros continuing his farm right now. 51 last hit, soon to be 52 right there. He's doing all right for himself.
Yeah, he definitely is. And they seem to have rotated him bottom lane as well. They're just going to sort of push in this other tier 1.
Yeah, if they rotate the Witch Doctor down here, they can just take this tower with impunity.
Out goes the slow. Sam gets hit by a poison attack. Ultros is going to dip back beyond tower range.
Oh dear.
Glimpse.
He's going to get glimpsed. Oh no, he's inside the static storm. He's inside the kinetic cage. He is in a bad spot right here. He's going to ulti out on the Schwegs. He's gone. He is gone, baby, right there. Ultros can be picked off by Sam. Now Guiding Savo, Doom stuck in. Oh no, he will walk out of the cage. Lucky two-headed son of a gun.
Yeah, he barely made it past that one, but he is going to be alright.
That could have been very, very bad for the two-headed man.
Yep, and he is going to get salved up. He will be in fighting action very shortly. Well, you can't throw if you're not ahead, so let's see if throw can't sort of turn the early game momentum back in their favor.
Well, right now it's not doing too bad. Mr. W only has 1,000 gold difference, and XP is still within Throw's pocket.
Yeah, but I think that's mainly owing to the Doom jungling and having a Midas.
Indeed, indeed. A ping out of Courier just went out. Maybe someone's going to get lucky? No lucky mug.
No lucky Courier snipes. And they don't have vision to deward this up here.
This will be Viper's mechanism done. Which means the next team fight or Doom is going to be a little different, assuming they don't pick Viper as the target.
I don't know why Viper... he's pushing these lanes like he should be at this point, pushing on towers, but he doesn't have his ring on. He needs to turn his ring on.
Yep. It's
Maybe
a little tiny.
Maybe he's trying to slow the pace just a tiny bit.
No reason to.
True. Oh, Sam gets caught out in a bad spot. The ulti will go out, but he will do a quick thinking shield bash. And Ultros will have to zip-zap out of there.
He couldn't get the Viper strike off in time. If he had, he might have gotten that kill.
Yeah, he definitely wanted more harassment there.
Out goes the tornado. In comes the Ravage. Kashil's in a bad spot. He's going to get hit by the EMP. No mana for Sam or Kashil. Oh, but Guiding Savo is now way behind enemy lines. He's going to get stuck in the cage. He's going to go down right there, getting picked up by Vengeful Seer. GSO getting a nice pick. Gush goes out to Commander Schwegs. Commander Schwegs trying to doom his way out of there. No good. You are dead, sir. Razor getting the kill. Kashil getting zip-zap. And then GSO swaps out Zakoli for a nice double in her favor. Let's take a look at the fight recap real quick. 1,037 gold going into the pocket of Throw right there. 3 kills to 1 in favor of Throw. After all that, we're going to have a fortification on the tower right there. We're probably going to get that tower gone as well.
Even with using all the big cooldowns, they just didn't have the damage to take everybody out. Everyone got pretty low on Throw. But I think they really need to get their level 6 up on the Witch Doctor, so they can start putting down a lot more teamfight damage.
Witch Doctor's going to deny them their mid tower too. So, no gold for this one.
We're going to see another tower exchange right here as Ultros is able to pick himself off a tower. No last hit though. Sam coming in out of nowhere. The shield bash goes out. Sam getting dipped down so hard. He is taking so much exquisite toxin right now. In comes the Schwegs. The Doom goes out. Ultros now forced to retire. A little bit early. He's going to have to run away.
Yeah, that slow really crushing on Doom. He needed his phase boots or he needed to Scorch Earth in order to finish that chase.
Meanwhile, Dire Jungle Disruptor being chased by Tidehunter. Zakoli trying to get Jargle. Out goes the bouncing cast. It's got locked on Commander Schwegs and Jargle. EMP goes out. No one is going to be home for it, though. Sad days.
Oh no, Ultros came back in the fight. Not a smart move.
Indeed, not a smart move. Sam limping away with 100 HP after Doom takes the top taco against that Viper.
More than one. He's still good to fight.
Radiant's top tower is
A
being
little weird
attacked.
to see Drum coming out on Doom,
This
but I think he just thinks he needs it for so he can pick up the Viper. And oh, that is quite an unfortunate ward.
yeah, it just barely can't see. Need to be a little bit lower and closer to the steps.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Like right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been more than enough.
Koshal is about half of the way to his Aghanims now, and almost level 11 as well for that second level in Eye of the Storm. So we should see some real tower push coming out of Razor here pretty soon. They might be able to sort of combat. Oh, Viper Strike going off
Schwags
bottom on
has made a bit
Swags.
of a mistake trying to go in for that little bit of a Devour, and Midas little too confident in his own tankiness.
Meanwhile, Koshal is going to get himself a kill over in mid lane against the Witch Doctors. Zakoli's stuck inside the cage. He's going to blink right out of there. No worries.
Yeah,
That's
but
gonna
now
put
he's
him
shown he
well
has a
on
Blink
his way.
Dagger.
That puts Razor well on his way to getting his Aghanims probably by the 20-minute mark.
Yeah, he's about 100 or so short.
Hasted Koshal is a scary Koshal.
No, he's still 1,100 short.
Well, I meant for his next increment. His next piece. Because that's really the mark that you wanna see, because then it doesn't matter if he dies or not. Oh, going in.
Oh,
no
Koshal
mana.
got hit by the EMP. He got hit by Orchid, it looks like. I think it was an Orchid. Yeah, that was an
Yeah.
Orchid.
Well, Invoker went Orchid Malevolence. That's pretty huge.
Yeah, that's just that's pretty usual on Invoker of this build.
Yeah. What do you think we'll see next? Probably like a BKB.
I doubt it. I personally prefer the builds that give him like some real right-click damage, like a crit or something.
So like a Daedalus or something like that?
Yeah, Daedalus.
Dire's middle tower
I don't know. He
is
didn't
being
go
attacked.
Exort, so I don't know if I would favor crit. Mid tower is going to be in deny range here, thanks to this this cart. Let's see if anyone comes up to get it.
So
Oh,
that's
it's gonna be
something
close.
that's happening.
Nope.
Oh, nope.
middle
Razor, you
tower
threw
has
off
fallen.
the plasma field instead of the deny.
Yeah. At this stage of the game, though, Invoker will be starting to take Exort because he's pretty much got Wex maxed out now, and you only take up to level 4 of Quas before you start maxing the other thing.
Yeah. So
Well, let's
he's
talk about net worth right now. Right now, Big Al, Big Pockets is what you should be calling him, because he has 7,700 gold worth of monies in his pocket right now. He's got lots of items. He's got lots of leeway. He's got 2,000 gold in the pocket right now, just kind of burning a hole. And it's really anyone's guess what he's going to build next. Up over after that, Ultros has 7,000 gold in his pocket, and Doom is currently third place. Commander Schwags with
Radiant's top tower is
6,600.
under siege.
Overall,
let's talk about how good this Invoker is for a second. He laned mid against someone that he's not really well suited by stats to go against. He didn't take Exort to help with last hits,
Radiant's
and
bottom
he
tower
still
is being
out-farmed mid and everyone else, including a Midas Doom who had pretty much free reign of his jungle except for 2 or 3 events. He's kind of going crazy here. He's
Well,
got
it's a testament to Invoker's adaptability as a hero, and also the Razor really probably should have taken more levels in Unstable Current earlier on.
Oh, Big
Well-
Al, you need to get out of there, homie. It's bad news bears. Oh, Schwags is out of mana, though, after a quick thinking tornado EMP combo in mid that caught 3 of Throw's lineup. The EMP only hit Doom, though, it looked like. Oh, and a nice denial of Rune right there by Big Al. Very nice. No haste rune for you, Disruptor.
Yeah, that was just mean. Like,
He's like, oh, I thought you liked spit in your eye. Well, here it is.
I kind of would have liked to see him just run up to the rune because he was obviously faster than the disruptor at that point. I just wanted to watch him like just jog up there and steal it from him and then be like zoom zoom zoom. But that's really dangerous given all the stuff disruptor can do.
He probably could have if he had QQ walked.
Yeah, that's true. That would have been even better. Invisible rune denial. Just be like, screw you.
Where do you go?
Now both teams have a ward up here on this Roshan plateau, so they've got a lot of vision of what's going on here with the DK, and they also see this ancient stack here. So I think Tidehunter would do well to come in and steal this.
Yeah, definitely would. I mean, he doesn't need it for Blink Dagger, but wait, he's got Headdress too? Was he building another mechanism?
No, he's building a pipe.
Well, I'd like to point out that Invoker now has Maelstrom in his pocket, so he did finally buy an item.
Oh, he went for the Maelstrom build. Okay.
That is awesome. Now he pushes lanes like crazy, and he's sort of land speeding around.
Well, that's
And he is-
what Wex does. The Maelstrom doesn't have anything to do with that.
I know, but I love a good land speed Invoker.
Now a
Like,
double damage land speed Invoker to add
I just
insult
need him to
that
get-
injury.
I just need him to get Yules and Drums and Yasha and make me the most happiest land speed Invoker fan ever.
That's such a waste of money.
I know,
Like,
but
waste of
you
items.
run so fast.
Team fight is about
No
ready
point.
to break out. Sam and Koshal both playing the defense on this tier 2 and bottom lane, while Guiding Savo, Ultros, and Big Al come in from the side. There goes the Tornado, the Ravage, the Blink. Jargle caught out. Jargle's in a bad spot. He's going to dip down. Their mechanism gets popped. Oh no, Sam's not in a bad spot. He's still stuck in the cage. Out goes the swap, but that's really going to kill her teammate right there. GSO screwing over DK in that engagement. Then there will go the Disruptor. There will go the Vengeful Spirit. There will go Viper and Invoker. So really, Throw came out a little bit better after all was said and done, but not by much.
They didn't lose Doom, but
They did not come out on top as far as the gold and
Money-
XP.
yeah, as far as
exchange,
money and
though.
XP goes, yeah, they kind of got shafted pretty hard, and they used a whole mess of stuff in that fight. Holy crap!
Well, all cooldowns were used on both sides, pretty much.
yeah, it was a pretty much all in, but it was a really sloppy initiation from both sides. They're
Yeah.
just sort of
The
fighting in the
Ravage wasn't
trees.
really as good as they wanted it to be.
Yeah,
And
the EMP hit nobody.
the kinetic field, sorry, was not really doing much, and then Viper got swapped out of it.
Yeah, that was the worst right there. GSO really destroyed her team on that one. You gotta pick your swaps a little bit better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just a lot of really messy early play, and then at that point it was just a lot of pickoffs because everyone was low. Oh well, we'll hope for a little more coordinated fare on the next engagements, and from that, Viper's going to pick up his Aghanim Scepter, so now he pretty much just Viper strikes whenever he wants to.
So,
And
a
at this
Viper
point,
strike.
Doom looks like he's building towards Ashivas. Ashivas would be the best choice right now. I don't know. AC could work, but I think Shivas would be a better choice.
Well, they are going to get themselves a tier 1 top lane, so that's going to be a huge influx of cash, some desperately needed cash.
Yep, no more tier 1s in this game.
No, sir. Meanwhile, an entire crew of Mr. W. Oh, and then Sam just getting obliterated. Then out goes GSO. GSO's going to dip down. The mechanism goes out, but it will not be enough as Ultros just wrecks face. Meanwhile, Jargle gets hit down. There goes the multicast. It doesn't matter. Swags is down. That's a quad. That's a quad for no reason. They just come in there. Hey, ha, 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 ha. My space now. No
And a
face.
tower.
And a tower. That was absolutely disgusting. 1,000 gold out of the coffers of Throw in 2,300 gold into the coffers of Mr. W.
And
Cashel's
gonna
doing his
try and,
best.
he's doing his best to trade a little bit, but it's not going to be worth it. They're going to lose.
They're losing to tier 3. This one's gone. This is it. Like, they're gonna lose their
they might
tier
even
three,
lose
possibly.
Rax here.
Yeah, possibly
They're
Rax
going to
out.
lose Kashal if they're not careful.
Oh, there went the EMP. He
There goes
is
Kashal.
boned. Shawa M boned. Big Al picking up yet another kill. That's going to be the killing spree right there. And then Throw living up to their name at the 25-minute mark.
Yeah, they're definitely going to lose this Rax now.
There goes the Ravage.
Ravage goes out.
Sam's in a bad spot. He is just going to get obliterated again. Nope, he's still alive. Still alive. Nope, he's dead. Still dead. Schwags is now being the targeted one. He is going to dip down to 19 HP. He's going to get hit down there. Gone, baby, gone. Another Ultros double kill right there. Sabin would be so proud.
Wow. Okay. New thing for Throw. Don't walk in one at a time. And don't teleport in one at a time either.
And with that, they are going to go for Roshan. Let's take a look at that fight recap real quick. Well, another sad day right there. 1,077 gold out of the pockets of Throw and into the pockets of Mr. W. Man.
Tide Hunter was thinking about stealing that ancient stack too.
Oh, I think he will. He's just going to wait until after Roche has been taken.
This Roche is gone. There's nothing they can do. They can't stop it.
No.
Can't stop the rock.
No.
And it will be a full Mjolnir coming out for Invoker.
Gross.
Yeah, it procced on Doom once too. It was kind of gross.
No, that was just a Maelstrom. He just got the Mjolnir.
I know, but he still got a Maelstrom proc. Imagine now what Mjolnir will do. It's going to be sick. Wow, that was such an insane team fight, and it was pretty much because Throw responded one or two people at a time.
Yeah.
And Kashal walked into everything. Like, the Invoker got set up perfect with Tornado EMP, and then he got Gush just to seal it, and then he had no mana and no life points.
Once again, EMP doing dirty work right there. Jargo,
Not a
Sam,
great
and Kashal
point
all
for,
hit by that. Now Sam's in a bad spot. Oh, Kashal's going to get Viper struck. He is going to get dipped down. He is going to get gone. Then Sam will get 2 poison attacks, and that'll be it for him. Jargo getting hit by 1 poison attack. That's going to be the Big Al domination streak right there. Ultra's going to double after all was said and done. And they're going to get a tier 2 right here as well. They're going to call it
like
a
it was-
GG.
Oh, wow. All right. It looked like it wasn't going to be a good team fight for Mr. W because they didn't have Ravage up, but they just clutched it out.
And after 28 and a half minutes, at a final score of 18-10, Throw was defeated handily by Mr. W, who did not take any expletive deleted this time around. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a best of 2 series, so bear with us one moment. We'll get the next game set up, and we'll be right back after these messages from my iTunes library.